Okay, today we're going to be talking about solving problems using our handy dandy Rekenrek. And it's going to be fun. So, first problem we're going to look at is Aaron arranged his Pokemon cards into 6 rows with 7 cards in each row. How many cards did Aaron have? So our question is asking how many cards did Aaron have? And we know that he has 6 rows with 7 cards in each row. So come over here to my Rekenrek. I need to build 6 rows of 7. So go ahead on your Rekenrek, make 6 rows with 7 in each. So there's 7. Make 6 rows that look just like that. So I have my 6 rows of 7 beads to represent my 6 rows of 7 cards. So now to solve it, instead of counting each bead, when you're multiplying times 6, basically you have different sets of 2. So here's a set of 2 rows, there's a set of 2 rows, and there's a set of 2 rows. So this means that I've got 2 times 7, 2 times 7, and 2 times 7. Because this is 2 times 7, this is 2 times 7, and this is 2 times 7. So, I know that 2 times 7 equals 14. That means I have 14 3 times. Which means I've got 3 10s and also 3 4s. So, let's make that on the Rekenrek. So if I think of 14 as 10 plus 4, since I have 3 14s, that means I have 3 10s and 3 4s. Here are my 3 10s. Here are my 3 4s on your Rekenrek. Let's make your Rekenrek look like mine. So now, let's look at our 10s. 3 10s. That's 10, 20, and 30. So 10 plus 10 plus 10, that equals 30. And with my 4s, well, these 2 rows of 4, I know 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 more would make 12. So that just leaves 30 plus 12. So 30 plus 12. And my 1, 0 plus 2 is 2. And then 3 10s plus 1 10 is going to be 4 10s. That's 42. So that means 6 rows with 7 cards, or 6 times 7 equals 42. Next problem. Tyson's mom made brownies. Yum. She cut the brownies into 7 rows with 9 on each row. How many brownies were in the pan? So, I know the question's asking how many brownies were in the pan. And I know there were 7 rows with 9 in each row. So that's 7 groups with 9 in each group. The question's asking for how many brownies, how many total brownies in the pan. That's what we're looking for. A better question mark than that. There, that's better. So I'm looking 7 rows with 9 on each row. 7 groups of 9, 7 times 9. Let's represent that on our Rekenrek. So make 7 rows with 9 on each row. So that'll look something like this. 7 rows, 9 in each. Now, when I think of multiplying times 9, I think that's just 1 away from 10. You see that 1 extra over here to the right would make each of these 9s a 10. So I'm going to think about 7 times 10 first. What is 7 times 10? Well, let's count by 10 to find out. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And again, that's counting this 1 extra over here on the right. So 7 times 10 equals 70. Now, I need to take away these 7 extra ones that I added on to make the 10s. So, I'm going to do 70 minus 7. Because I had 7 extra ones. So that was 70. Take away 1 each. It'll be 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63. So 70 minus 7 equals 63. So that means that there were 63 brownies in the pan. Jojo Seawall, OMG, I love her, hung her bows up on her wall arranged in 8 rows with 4 bows in each row. How many bows did she have hanging up on her wall? So I know the question's asking me, how many bows did she have hanging up on her wall? I know that there are 8 rows with 4 bows in each. That means I have 8 groups with 4 in each. And I'm looking for her total number of bows. So 8 groups of 4, that's the same as 8 times 4. And on my Rekenrek, it tells you how many rows and how much I need in each row. I need 8 rows with 4 in each. So let's make that now in a Rekenrek. So here's 8 rows with 4 in each. Instead of counting all those beads, I am going to cut it right down the middle. I know 4 is made up of 2 twos. And so in this case, 8 rows of 4 would be 8 times 2, 2 times. Because here is 8 times 2, and here is 8 times 2. So I have 8 times 2, 2 times. Well, what is 8 times 2? 8 times 2 is essentially just 8 doubled. Or I can count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 8 times 2 is 16. So that means this 8 times 2 is also 16. So now I have 2 16s, which is the same as 10 plus 6. So I have 10 plus 6 plus 10 plus 6, which means I have 2 10s and 2 6s. So 10 plus 10, that equals 20. And 6 plus 6, that equals 12. So 20 plus 12 now. 0 ones plus 2 ones is 2. 2 ones plus 1 or two tens plus 1 10 is 3. That's 32. So how many bows did she have hanging up on her wall? She had 32 bows. JoJo loves those bows.